Hi, my name is Dr. Lander here at Advanced Animal Care in Richmond, Kentucky, and today I'm going to be talking about how spays and neuters are performed, and Ella, our marketing director, is going to ask me some questions.
Okay, so how are dog neuter surgeries performed?
Dog neuter surgeries. Okay, dog neuter surgery is they come in, they're prepared in a very aseptic way. We clip everything, clean it, prepare them for surgery that way. They're under anesthesia. So it is a pretty serious event in that way, but at the end of the day, neuters are nice because you don't go into the abdomen like you do for a spay for a female.
So how are dog spays performed?
Yeah, absolutely. So they're prepared in the same way like I just described for a neuter, very aseptic technique, make sure everything's clipped and cleaned, they're anesthetized, but you do go into the abdomen for female spays.
So will the spay or neuter be painful for my dog?
So the actual process itself shouldn't be. If they're anesthetized, pain management and all of that should be regulated well during that procedure. Afterwards though, post-operatively, we'll often send home anti-inflammatories to help with the inflammation and the pain that way.
Are there any complications to a spay or neuter surgery?
There can be. So especially a neuter, sometimes you'll get what's called a scrotal hematoma, where blood kind of builds up in that scrotum there. As for a spay, sometimes there's certain vessels that should be ligated or kind of tied off, and sometimes those can kind of come off, and there may be some bleeding that way. As a whole, complications are pretty minimal.
How long does a spay or neuter take?
So a spay can take anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour and a half, depending on the size and maturity of the dog, whereas a neuter usually is a little shorter because you're not going into the abdomen, like I said, about 30 minutes to an hour.
Okay, what are some misconceptions about the spay-neuter process?
Some misconceptions you may hear, especially with maybe neutering, is, hey, we're taking away his masculinity. That's not true at all. Male dogs don't really have that concept. As for females and males, sometimes, maybe the metabolism and their ability to gain weight easily might be kind of altered there. We'll say this might have some part in it. As a whole though, what it takes is feeding them appropriately, appropriate quantity of food at home, and exercise to help limit that weight gain.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you. If you have any questions or concerns, just definitely give us a call.